Alright, here's what I got so far. Got a 8-inch kicker CVR, 10-inch kicker L7, and another 8-inch kicker CVR. Inside of a sealed box, I used full bottle of glue and some silicone caulking. Everything's completely sealed. And this front plate here, it's going to sit down on the front of the box here, like this, roughly. And then got these holes in the center for the wires to pass through, and for the fans to blow air in and out onto the back of the amps to help keep them cool. Some air is better than no air, right? So the amps are going to be sitting on top of here. Got my blocks sitting like that, so the amps sit raised up a little bit so air can get out from underneath the amp. And so the wires can pass through back inside here. These are just the speaker wire holes. I still have to figure out how I'm going to do the power wire or remote wire through there. And my power, I'm planning on using, this is some steel bar. It's actually the runner for the garage door opener. Replaced it with a new Craftsman, so figured why not use these as my bus bars. These are simply going to, I'm going to drill some holes in them, mount them up, just like that. And that way I have a nice little spot to tap and drill holes, so that way I can just bolt my wires around to there. And I'll probably just pass the power wires and remote wires straight through the side here, up onto here with some fuses on there. And then that way I can just run my wires through here from the amps right up to the bus bars. And then same thing with use a relay with a 1/2 amp fuse for the fans, 1/2 amp fuse for each fan. Just wire them right up to the bus bars. And actually, believe it or not, can't spin it fast enough, but we've got some red LEDs in there, light up nice. And the customer also provided me with these handy little LED tubes. They're going to simply sit right on the back plate here, light up the subs. We've got 3 of them. Got a 4th one in here somewhere, but it doesn't work. I'll have to figure out if I can fix it or not. But so yeah, that's my plan so far. It's this down here. My amps will mount on top of here. Air will blow in. Air will come out, blow on the underside of the amps to help keep them cool. And oh, and the carpet. Once I get done with all that, I'm gonna wire it up or wrap it up in some, I believe it's medium blue carpet that I got from SonicElectronics.com. Decent priced. And the amps I'm using, or I was supplied with, is a Kickers ZX750.1 and a ZX700.5. For right now, I'm just using the sub channel on the 5-channel amp, but the 750 is powering the L7, and the 700.5 is powering the 2 8-inch. I've got the subs. I believe these are dual 2-ohm voice coils. I've got it wired up in series, so positive to negative on the 2 voice coils, and then the negative to positive, or no, I'm sorry. You got your positive and negative, and you run the positive from one voice coil to the negative of the other, and then the other 2 remaining positive and negative, one from each coil. That then runs up parallel with that sub wired in series with the voice coils the same as these. So 2 ohms raised to 4 ohms, 2 ohms raised to 4 ohms, and then both of those ran in parallel, drops it back down to 2 ohm load on the amp. And the L7 is a dual 4 ohm, I believe. And I think I have that wired the same way, so it raises the I'm sorry, I can't remember. I'm sorry, I can't remember. Can't remember at the moment if this is a dual 4 ohm or 2 ohm, but I'll have to look it up later for you. But there it's running down to the 750.1, sorry. And I just have the speaker just chipped out a little notch on the bottom here, but it's all sealed with caulking down here. You can't see the wire at all. It's completely sealed. Give it a tug, you can't pull it through. Did that for each one, so that way all the wires just come up through the hole here, run through this, and out into the amp. Real tight bend, but it'll keep it looking nice and clean. That's my progress so far. Stay tuned for the wrapping with the carpet and what it sounds like.